So Dominic Negus is going to fight again. Dominic is one of my favourite subjects I've written about. You've seen him boxing in his heyday. Audley Harrison fight, very, probably the most thing he's most famous for. Danny Dye's Deadliest Men. There was that other hard-hitting BBC documentary a couple of years before that. But he probably looks a bit scary. 6'2". You know, you don't have to read the small print to see what Dominic Negus is about. But he's not actually like that. I prefer to call him a big cuddly bear. You know, Dominic would play one of them, you know, one of them bears in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So he's not as scary if you get to know him. But he's come out of retirement. He's 50, I think Dominic is now. And he's going to be dusting his gloves off to fight again. So he's fighting at Trent Park Country Club on the 6th of May. And he's going to be raising money for charity. A friend's son or something. It's going to an absolute marvellous cause. So, you know, listen, Dominic's glory days are well gone. Fair play to him. He's going to get punched in the face to raise a bit of money for charity. So the tickets are VIP, £80, ringside £50, and standing is £30. So if anyone wants to watch Dominic do what he's good at, and you know, his book's going to be on sale. Well, Dominic's got a couple of books now. I did one of them, but me and him are going to be doing another book again at some point in the future, when he gets up here or when I get down there or whatever. But he's someone who I like. I can't do with Dominic Negus. I'd first remember watching him 2002 when he fought Audley Harrison, and I thought, what an interesting character you are. And I kind of like to study him, like David Attenborough, when he hides in the grass and he's studying these silverback gorillas. He is a proper character, Dominic, but he's got a heart of gold. And yeah, it's always fun with Dominic, whether you're hanging around with him or he's ringing you, or you know. I done his book about 3 years back, Into the Light. I'm just trying to think, what was the first one? Out of the Shadow, the first one was. Into the Light is the second one. And I think Dominic Negus wants to call the one we're going to do is What About Me? Yeah, there's a lot of hard gripping stuff in there. But first and foremost, Dominic is fighting on the 6th of May, Trent Park Country Club. I made it sound like car park there, like he was having fisticuffs. He's had a lot of them as well. So he's raising money for charity. Anyone who wants to buy tickets, £80 VIP, ringside £50 or standing £30. So I'm going to put the link in the bio for this video for Dominic's page, Dominic Negus Into the Light Facebook page. So if anyone wants to go and support Dominic and his great cause, or a chat, or just, you know, he's very approachable, is Dominic. As I said, he's probably, he's, you know, I mean, it does break his heart. You know, he's just, you know, you've seen him, and Dominic, he's for many years, he spent a career of breaking all the fighters up. You know, Tony Bellew, Nathan Cleverly, and Michael Gomez, Ricky Burns. So Dominic was the man. You know, just to quote Steve Bunce, a lot of people would start the fight, and Dom and the boys would end it. But it breaks Dominic's heart, because people see him and they're like, oh, fucking hell, that's that Negus. Fuck. But you know, he said, someone put a comment the other week, and he said, Middlesbrough had Lee Duffy, Newcastle had Viv Graham, and in Essex and London we had Dominic Negus. But do you know, with Dominic, a lot of people were like, they avoid him. He was like a 7-foot wild bear. Fuck, Dominic Negus. And you know, I remember the first time I seen him. Just trying to think. September 2012 was at a Ricky Burns, Kevin Mitchell win, and I seen him and I was like, sure, that's Dominic Negus there. And you know, and I went, and he was so like overpoweringly nice, and you know, it stuck in my head. He was lovely to my boy, and that was 2012. And I don't even think I started really talking to him till about 2015. Years before. And he's a character, Dominic. And, you know, if there was ever you were going to label someone on their head, approach of caution, it would be Dominic Negus. But when you get to know him quite close and personal, like I have, and listen, I went and done his book and bloody threw up in his garden first day. Dominic let me, listen, I get him. I totally get him, and he gets my strange ways. And he's someone that I have big love for. So listen, Dominic Negus is back in the fight game. 6th of May, Trent Park Country Club, not the car park. Although he might be after that. No, I'm joking. And he's raising money for charity. So if anyone fancies to go and have a cracking night, I might be there as well. I'm sure there's lots of other fights as well, but it's all for a good cause. So well done, Dominic. And I don't know whether it's a one-off. I don't know whether, you might, there's a lot of these young bucks coming up and the fancy your name, as you put in the book, when you used to do working at all these kind of rough clubs in the Essex, and all these young punks would want to come up and test themselves out and that, so you're going to get that. People will be, it's like in the animal kingdom. The gorillas, for instance, is full of testosterone and you're not supposed to stare them in the eye. That kind of manly testosterone world. But no, Dominic, he's a big cuddly teddy bear. But listen, anyone wants to fancy going spending a night with Dominic Negus, have a look in the bio, and Dominic's page is on there. So if you click on there, send us a message and we'll send you some information for the tickets. Thanks for your time, guys. Don't forget to click and subscribe. And Dominic, just hope you don't get ironed out, mate, because there's a lot of these young bucks that will... my hair gets everywhere. These young bucks that will want to iron you out. Do you know, it's like years ago when Paul Sykes was the man about town, when he was this old guy, the young wolves would hunt in packs, and they'd be, I've just beat Paul Sykes up there, and if I'm messing with you anyway, mate, but it could be it's, what did Paul Sykes say? He said it was a way of life. It was, even when the police would talk to him and say, who's done this to you, Paul? And he said, look, I know what's happened to you. So I suppose it's maybe the 360 kind of thing in life, isn't it? But listen, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But if you get ironed out, at least it's for a good cause. Big love, Dom. And listen, everyone, reach out and support Dominic, because it's all for a fantastic cause. Thanks for your time. God bless.